Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Unified Minds video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at a Beheeyem deck here, Beheeyem with the fossils. And this is a pretty interesting deck, and might actually be a pretty fun archetype to try out. So Beheeyem has the attack Mysterious Noise for 3 energies, which is a triple energy. It does 90 damage, and then you shuffle this Pokemon, all cards attached to it, into your deck. Then your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. So the idea with Mysterious Noise is you item lock them, and if you can do this on your second turn, you can slow them down quite a bit from playing all their important items. And since you shuffle Beheeyem and all cards back into the deck, you actually keep your triple energy. You do not lose your triple energy, and that is what makes Beheeyem so cool. Is you don't have to lose your triple energy when you do this. So keeping it is really nice, and it's what, in my opinion, makes this deck pretty fun to try out. Keeping that triple energy is really powerful, and it lets you loop it instantly. Now, what can you go into? Well, we've just decided to play a few fossils. We got Aerodactyl-GX, and we got Kabutops here to help us out. And they're easy to get into play now thanks to Pokémon Research Lab. So that's how we're going to get those boys into play. We can also go into Keldeo-GX maybe as a wall. So yeah, before we get in the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Archen TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking to get your hands on PTCGO codes, if you're trying to still get Unified Minds pack codes, you're trying to get all the Unified Minds cards, and you're still trying to build all those Unified Minds decks, head over to Archen TCG. You can get your PTCGO codes there. And you get other codes, of course, like Team Up and Unbroken Bonds and Lost Thunder codes, and other things like pre-release kit codes, the Pokemon GX codes, for like Blastoise GX and the Pikarom box codes, and even the Reshizard codes. So if you're looking for PTCGO codes, head over to Archen TCG, and if you do pick up codes there at the checkout, if you put in the discount code LDF, you get yourself a 5% discount on your order. So yeah, shout out to Archen TCG, check them out. If you order some from there, use code LDF and support the channel and support Card Cavern. So let's look into the list. So one of the problems I have with building this list was actually room, because there's actually a lot of stuff to play in here. So it was kind of clunky. I had to make some pretty big cuts in the deck to exclude stuff. So your main attacker will be Beheeyem, but you have all these other fossils to go into. So we have Aerodactyl, of course, which has the ability Primal Winds. As long as this Pokemon is your active, your opponent's basic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 colorless more. So we go Beheeyem, go into Aerodactyl. They can't play items, and potentially they might not even be able to attack your Aerodactyl. That's really good. Aerodactyl can also attack itself. Could do 120, and you can also do Wild Dive for single energy, doing 50 damage for each energy on the opponent's active. So I mean, you can finish them off if you do Mysterious Noise. You can finish them off with Wild Dive. You can finish off a tag team Pokemon, because most tag teams will have a lot of energy on them. So Aerodactyl is a really cool card to go into. There's also Kabutops, which has the ability to fossilize memories. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any supporter cards from their hand. So the idea is you go into Kabutops, and then they can't play supporters and item cards, which is really busted. Now, one of the issues with Kabutops I found was its retreat cost being 2. You do have to pay some energy to retreat this thing, but we do have 4 Switch in the deck. On top of that, we have 2 Tate Lizas along with a Pal Pad to help us switch out our Kabutops if we ever need to. We can attack with it too. We have Rock Slide, which can do 80 and 20 to their bench. And I am playing an Archeops. We are playing Research Lab. Archeops is a decent card in this deck too. You can still use U-Turn with Kabutops and Aerodactyl. And you also have Hyper Beam, which can do 80 and discard energy from them. So I like having the Archeops in here as like a tech card. I am playing a 2-1 Zebstrika line. The reason why we have Zebstrika in here is for the ability Sprint. Just to be able to dig for Beheeyem after you put it back in the deck. It is a pretty good card to do that with. And I do have a Mew in the deck to protect our bench, of course, from stuff like Tag Bolt, Jet Punch. And 1 Keldeo-GX, just here to protect our, just as something to go into. Sometimes it is the best Pokemon to go into in some situations, because even if you go into Aerodactyl, they might be able to still attack you, so it won't matter. But with Keldeo, you can wall. And I'm playing Ditto, of course, and 1 Diancie Prism Star to do extra damage. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty tight on Pokemon. I'd want to play something like Carracosta in here, because it is good to have 2, but again, it's just room. Now we go into the items, and this is also kind of clunky. So we need to have 4 switches, and we need to have treasures to find Beheeyems and Elgyems. We have to have our communications. And Custom Catcher is still really important here, especially if you need to do a Custom Catcher play with Aerodactyl. Or you can Custom Catcher something up with a bigger retreat cost and trap them with Mysterious Noise, because they can't do Switch, and they have to use Tate Liza. So Custom Catchers are really important here, and I could only, you have to play them. And you have to play all 4. You can play 3, and then you only can use 1 per game, but 4 is still the better amount to play. You got a Reset Stamp, another good card in the late game. You can item lock, Reset Stamp them, and Kabutops them. That could be a really good lock. I am playing a Pal Pad, an interchangeable card but it is nice to be able to get back your Tate Liza. Just the more switches you have, the better. Got one Unidentified Fossil. We are going to be relying heavily on Research Lab to set us up, and we got the Unidentified Fossil just in case we don't get it. I would like to play 2 of them, though, in all honesty, but the Research Lab is just way better. You can just go with 4 labs if you want, just maybe take out the Fossil altogether, just play 4 labs. I am playing 2 Boost Tactics. This is something that could be really cool with Beheeyem, because you go put Beheeyem back on the deck, and if you played Boost Tactic that turn, if you draw cards that have 8 in your hand, you could draw back into Beheeyem. So Boost Tactics could be a really fun card to try out, and I am going to play it to try it out. I really do like the supporter in all honesty, in general. I am playing 2 Erikas, 4 Cynthias, 2 Tate Lizas for switching. I am just running 1 Karate Belt for a tech card. Sometimes Karate Belt lets you go Rock Slide for no triple energies, because then you don't waste it. You can do Wild Die for free. You can do Hyper Beam and U-Turn for free. It's just a really nice tech card to have. I have 4 triple energies, of course, and just 4 fighting. I would like to play 5 fight energy, but I can't find room for a 5th, because, again, this deck was kind of tight on space. There's a lot of things that had to be cut from the deck. But we're going to try some matches with this deck on PTCGO and see how good Beheeyem and the Fossils are. Alright guys, here we go. Let's get into some matches with our Beheeyem Fossils deck. And see how the deck ends up playing for us on the Versus ladder. And we'll see what we're up against. Okay, looks like we're up against Pikarom, which is perfect. We're playing a deck with fighting types. Pikarom is a pretty good matchup for us, for sure. And we win the coin flip, which is also good. Especially if we can get a turn 2 Fossil. That'd be pretty good. Let's see how we start. We are going to start with a Blitzle. We have an Erika turn 1. Which I like. I think I'm going to get an Elgyem. Because I have the triple. Or we just draw it. Okay, that works too. So I can't really play the Erika. I think we actually should get a Ditto. We'll get rid of Kabutops. I'll get a Ditto here. Please don't be prized. It's prized. Of course it is. You gotta be kidding me. So we're not gonna be able to do a turn 1 Fossil play. Unless, like, Erika for 1 actually gives us what we're looking for. I mean, I guess we should just get another Blitzle, to be honest. Mew wouldn't hurt either, but we have treasures. We might as well just get another Blitzle, just in case he ends up going with Zapdos here. Next turn, we can at least attack with Elgyem, maybe. So, no turn 1 Research Lab. Whatever, is what it is. In a deck like this, there's so much stuff you have to play, like, it's kind of hard to find room for even stuff like Stadium Navs. The only thing I could consider taking out is the custom catchers, but even then, like, custom catcher is too important. But still, if we get an Aerodactyl into play, all we have to do is GX his Pikarom, and it's not even a big deal. We can item lock him too and slow him down quite a bit, which is pretty nice. Alright, so a Mew coming down. Ooh. We can still hit that for 180 though with the Beheeyem, which is pretty sweet. So we don't have to worry about Mew. We actually have an answer to everything. We have an answer to the Mew. We have an answer to these lightning type Pokemon. There's a Cherish Ball. So we'll see what my opponent gets going here. We'll see if the Blitzle gets knocked out. If it does, I don't know what to tell, because that'll be pretty scary. There's a Cynthia. Alright, he's got 2 energy in the discard, so we gotta hope he doesn't hit a Cocoa Prism here. Alright, he doesn't. Nice. What do we draw? Another Pokecom. This is actually a pretty good turn to try to set up our board a little bit. So we'll put back the Archeops. We'll try to get something going here. I think I am going to get a Zebstrika. Because if Erika doesn't give us the Research Lab, we're not going to get any Fossils in play. I don't know, maybe then I should just get Beheeyem. I could get a switch, and I could try to item lock him if we don't. Yeah, you know what, that might be fine. Because then he can't do, like, energy switch to the Pikarom. That could be good. Let's see what Erika gives us. Yeah, no Research Lab. Not even a switch, either. So we can go for a Zebstrika, try to re-roll that. Is that worth it, though? We can put back the other Beheeyem. We will lose one of our triples. Potentially 2. I think it is worth it, to be honest. Could have put Kabutops back too, but we're not really going to need Kabutops this matchup. I don't think anyways. So, this is going to be a risky sprint. If we don't hit a switch here, we're going to lose 2 triples. And we didn't hit a switch. Not even a research lab to go with it. Oh my. Yep, this is not good. Oh boy, that is not good at all. I mean, we'll see what happens, but it's not looking great right now. I mean, if for some really weird reason he doesn't get a full Blitz off this turn, that'll be pretty good. But we lost 2 of our triples. That's also terrible. And we don't have to worry about triple with Beheeyem because he can loop it all the time, but like, we need those triples potentially with Aerodactyl and Kabutops if we ever do attack with Kabutops. And oh, he didn't get it, so we have another turn to make an Allegiance comeback. I'm just gonna sprint. I don't even care. This hand sucks. I don't care about any of those cards. Alright, what do we get in here? We got a Pal Pad. We can get back a couple supporters, which wouldn't be bad. I think I'm just gonna go for another Erika. Still no research lab or switch combo. What? I'm telling you, dude. What is this luck? Oh my gosh. Holy whiffs. I don't know what to do right now. This is pretty terrible. I'm gonna Pal Pad, I guess. Get Cynthia and the Erika back. I don't know what to tell you. We just can't do anything. And I'm not gonna play the Pokecom. I'm actually probably gonna have to get a Mew next turn. Oh man, that is so stupid. The amount of whiffs we are getting right now is pretty annoying. We've gone through half of our deck, and we haven't found a single research lab / switch combo to hit with a Beheeyem. This just feels bad, man. At this rate, I might just sacrifice Zebstrika. I don't want to lose Beheeyem. We're going to probably need it from you two. So I'll have to give up Zebstrika. Oh, we drew Mew. Now, here's the question. Are we going to find what we're looking for, aka our research lab? No, still not. But we did get a fossil, so that's good. We're not going to be able to do a Beheeyem play, though, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just going to hope he doesn't have a double custom catcher. Where the heck are our research labs at? I could have went for sprint, but at this rate, we shouldn't. There's nothing to get rid of in this hand anyways. Yeah, we'd be out of Kabutos. Yeah, it's not worth it. He's actually going to go in with Mewtwo. Kind of does make me wish I did go for a, I don't know. We didn't... kind of wish I kept sprint now, because we might actually need this. We can't really do Blue's tactics to find us a tool. So I'm not really liking the Spa Rune right now, guys, not gonna lie. I can GX him for... not a knockout. This ain't great, guys. This is not good. Our setup has just been really bad. Ooh. Holy top deck. Oh my, we actually just drew a triple energy. Oh my, that is amazing. Alright, so we can switch into the Beheeyem. Question is, though, will Aerodactyl get knocked out? Not really, because he, oh, he could tag bolt me, though. But no, we'd have 10 HP. Okay, so Aerodactyl should live the turn here, actually. Should I just play the Karate Belt? Why not? Just so we can draw more cards. Mysterious noise. So he's going to be item locked, and he has to pay next turn to do attack, but he can't play any electro powers, which is the important thing. And this thing will also get knocked out by another Beheeyem. Keldeo's really good, and there's 2 custom catchers, so we can actually knock out the Pikarom next turn. Which I think is what I'm going to do. Still no research labs, though. I must have prized them. I honestly don't even know if I saw them or not. I should have maybe checked the deck, but whatever. This is nice. You can't play any items, and with a Pikarom deck, most of your deck is pretty much just item cards. Kind of wish Blue's Tactic gave us a little bit of a better hand, though. Okay, it's just gonna Tingly Return me, which is annoying because he heals it, but the Mewtwo can always get knocked out down the road. And I can actually just switch Double Custom Catcher Pikarom, which is probably what I'm gonna go for. Actually, I don't know, though, because we need to get some boys in play. So we can play down Keldeo. I don't know, we knock him out, we lose our Aerodactyl potentially. I don't like that, actually. Well, I can't do it anymore. I can't do that play anymore. I guess we might have to just switch into Keldeo. Not a huge fan of that, but kind of looks like the play right now. We have all the research labs in the deck, they just do not want to come to my hand at all in this match. So I can switch into Keldeo. I can also go into Elgyem. I think we just go into the Keldeo. I mean, I could have stayed in the active, because he still needs an energy to attack me, but he'll have another one in his hand anyways. Or an energy switch. No, there's a Zapdos. Does he have a way to get into the Zapdos, so let's see. Like, even if he goes Zapdos, I could still do the double custom catcher, try and knock out this thing. But we need a switching card on top of that. We don't have any supporters within our hand to help us out. Yep, there's an E-Switch. Which is actually decent, because when we knock out the Pikarom 3 energies, this one can also get KO'd. This one might not attack me because he needs the extra energy. So if we find a switching card here, or like a Tate Liza, or one of our many switches, or if he just knocks me out, which looks like it might happen, then we can knock out this guy, and he might not be able to attack me because of Primal Winds. Doesn't get a knockout there. Okay, can we draw a switch? Nope. No, we cannot find a switch. I'm just gonna play that just in case we have to do something. He needs another Electro Power, or he just... Yeah, he needs an Electro Power to knock me out. I guess we just gotta hope he doesn't have it. Wow. Considering how pretty much Pikarom is, like, honestly, maybe your best matchup, apart from Dark Box, our luck this match was just bad, man. We got some pretty bad draws this entire game. Not gonna lie, this game was terrible. This was a terrible, terrible game for us. We were not getting lucky with our draws at all. We were not able to find our research labs. We weren't able to get a single fossil in play until late in the game, and Aerodactyl hasn't even done anything yet other than just take damage. So, like, this match has been absolute trash. All right, can we draw an energy? Okay, we drew a switching card. This is really good. We can knock out the Pikarom. The Pikarom will still probably KO me, though. I don't care. We can finally take a prize card. We can put that on to you. Just so we can retreat. Wild Dive. Alright, we should get some good things off the prizes here. I don't know how we can win this, though, to be honest. I don't know if I have a supporter. 2 switches were prize. Wow. Yeah, Ditto's not helping much either. Like, we have Archeops, potentially. I don't know if we can get that in play quick enough. Keldeo is going to get knocked out. Aerodactyl's getting knocked out. Unless he doesn't have an Electro Power. Which he may not have, considering he didn't do it last turn. That's our last custom catcher, though, right? Yeah, we can't do any more double custom catchers. So he has to have Electro Power to KO me. I mean, if he doesn't have it, we can potentially find a triple here off our top deck. Win the game. He might just go for 10 damage, though. I can be in range of getting KO'd. Oh, he's going to reset stamp me to 3. There goes Ditto. Got our own reset stamp. Finally, a research lab. Might be too late, though. Oh, I was gonna say, did he actually find the Electro Power? If he doesn't find it here, we can try to reset stamp him and slow him down again. Which seems pretty good. I mean, he could still attack me and put energy on this, and then just hope I didn't have a energy, which I didn't get. I didn't get a supporter or an energy to attack with, so he might have got it. Oh, Cynthia. Ooh, he has a lot of chances. And this will probably get him the Electro Power. So he knocks me out. I don't know what I can do. Reset stamp the 2. Okay, he didn't get the knockout. Okay. So we have a chance to win this if we just draw something good. If not, I'm probably going to have to go into Keldeo, make him knock me out Zapdos. Yeah, we weren't able to draw anything to help me out, of course. I don't even think we should play that. Maybe we should just give up a Beheeyem. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, it's probably better not to give up 2 prizes. We'll give up a Beheeyem. And we might as well just get another Archen in play because we have Archeops in our hand. Would have been nice to knock this thing out though, but unfortunately, that reset stamp didn't really give me much to work with. Which is pretty unfortunate. I would have really liked to just won the game there and just said, alright, finally we were able to get a win. If he knocks me out with Zapdos, we're in trouble. He needs an Electro Power. Oh no, he doesn't need Electro Power. He just knocked me out. There's a Volkner. I'm sure he was looking for that earlier on. He might go for a double custom catcher though on my Aerodactyl. If he does that, I might have to go Archeops and Hyper Beam. I don't know. We probably could have won this game if we just got set up a little bit better than we did. Because our setup in this entire match was just terrible. We weren't able to really get anything going that quickly. We had to rely on sprint and stuff. And even then, we weren't finding anything that helped us out. So, I don't even think this game is winnable. Especially now that we don't have any more custom catchers to knock out a Pikarom on the bench. This game is pretty much unwinnable. Oh, he's playing the Electro Power. How much energy has he played? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, he might actually be out of energy. I could try to stall with Archeops. I think it's my last ditch effort is to try to stall with Archeops here. Maybe buy a couple turns, potentially. That's if we can find an energy, though. Oh, wait, we don't even have energy for Archeops. Right, we didn't draw anything. Our luck that game was really bad, guys. That was terrible. We were not able to find anything we needed. Considering that this is our best matchup, I'm really disappointed right now in my deck. Alright, guys, we're getting into another game here. I actually forgot to click record because my mic wasn't working, so I had to unplug it and restart it. So the game's already started. I'm playing against a deck with all lightning types. That's what I saw, though, so it's most likely Pikarom. And if it is, we have another chance to try and win and not get terrible luck. Sadly, though, our hand is not very good. We need a research lab. We really need a research lab. So we'll see what happens here. Mew is actually fine to start with because it just at least blocks us from Tag Bolt right away. But we're really hoping for a good start here because we have a second chance to try and beat this matchup. Which, again, Pikarom should be our best matchup. There should be like nothing bad with the matchup at all. It's our best matchup. It just goes down to how lucky we get. And our luck last game, as shown, wasn't very good. So we're gonna try to make sure that our luck is good this time around. All right. Well, looks like he's gonna drop a Dedenne here. Yep. Any energy discards? Okay, good. No. Ooh, Great Potion get discarded. I actually like that. Especially if we have to like go with Archeops and then finish him off or something like with Beheeyem. That's pretty good to see get discarded. Let's see if he gets an energy off the Sacrifice. Nope. Electro Charger. Nice thing about like this, like we can try to like lock him with Beheeyem, prevent him from playing energy switches. Oh, he reset stamps me. If he gives me a supporter, we might have 2 chances to get a research lab, which we do get, and we get an Erika. Oh, finally, we got a good hand. We can't play the Erika though. Whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. Alright, let's get double Aerodactyl. Do we have Archeops? Maybe Archeops Aerodactyl? No, I still like double Aerodactyl. Kabutops ain't bad either, though. I don't know, though. We don't know if... I don't think I need Kabutops. Double Aerodactyl is probably the best play I can do. Alright, we'll see if we can play Erika next turn, though. That's not looking very likely. That reset stamp kind of gave me a bad hand. Well, it didn't give me a bad hand. It actually gave me a good hand, but it didn't really give me much to do. If Mew gets knocked out, Tag Bolt's a problem. But if he builds this thing up, we just come in and knock him out with Wild Dive, so that's pretty good. Again, this matchup shouldn't be bad at all. It's going to come down to how lucky we get. If he actually gets a double custom catcher off here, that's going to be pretty bad, so hopefully that doesn't happen. That's why I got 2 Aerodactyls. In the event we aren't able to set up quick enough here, we probably need 2 Aerodactyls on our bench, because one could get picked off pretty easily. Alright, what do we draw? Okay, Pokecom's good. That can get us an Elgyem. Keldeo's in the deck, right? Yeah, okay, good. Looks like another Research Lab turn. Now we'll do Erika first. I don't want to draw Kabuto, but it's still tempting. We need Switch, right? Okay, we got an energy for Aerodactyl. That's good. We can Research Lab, get Kabuto, and Archen. There we go. Our start is looking a lot better now. Yeah, you see, this is how the Pikarom matchup should go. In all honesty, we should probably throw in a 4th Research Lab. It's just too good not to... We need to start with it. Like, you need to have it turn 1, so... It's probably for the best to try to run more Research Labs. So he can go into the other Pikarom if he wants. Let's see if he does. Oh no, does he have double custom catcher? He might have one piece in his hand. This Lily might give him the other piece. Acrobite can help him. I think he's going for custom catcher, or else he wouldn't have played the Electro Power. Because he needs Electro Power to take out Aerodactyl, so it's looking like he got it. Let's see. No, he didn't. Okay, good. So we can knock him out with Wild Dive, and in the meantime, I hope we can build up this other Aerodactyl, and then we just knock this out and win the game. So this is how the Pikarom matchup should go. And why is he building himself up? What? Wow, I actually kind of feel bad that he did that. Because he probably didn't mean to do that. But I ain't complaining. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna do this just to try and, I'm trying to draw something good. I could save Wild Dive, actually, for the other Pikarom. And just knock him out here straight up. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that instead. Save Wild Dive for another day. This makes it a bit easier, actually, to win the game. Yeah, this seems better, because we didn't get an energy there for Aerodactyl. I don't even think Blue's going to get us any cards. It'll get us one card. That's why I played my hand down a little bit. Alright, not bad. I really don't know why he didn't build himself up, but whatever. Even if we build this thing up again, we can just try to go with Wild Dive next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. We get to draw one card. Another triple for Beheeyem. Yeah, see, this is how the Pikarom should go. It's just, yeah, how lucky are you going to get? I really don't know why he did that. That was a weird play on his end, why he built his active up like that. Because he knew I was just going to knock him out anyways, because he already had 3 energy on him. That was such a weird play. I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Raichu could be kind of interesting to see. Because it's harder to one-shot, but we have the Diancie, so it's easier. There's an E-switch to the active. Okay, is he going to go for like a Tingly return, maybe? If he does that, we just switch. He's probably looking for Thunder Mound here to go Tingly return. No, an Electro Power. Okay, so if he gets the Thunder Mound, he can knock me out. Both Electro Powers. Oh, so we don't have to worry about Electro Power anymore. That's good. Especially with Zapdos, if he plays it. Let's see. Let's see. Does he get what he's looking for? No, looks like he got the knockout. Does he have an E-switch, a Thunder Mountain? What's he got? Yep, E-switch. So he knocks me out. And, I mean, if we don't find the energy to knock him out with Wild Dive, we can always just item lock him with Beheeyem, prevent him from doing Custom Catcher, go into Kabutops, and buy a turn. We can also Archeops him here, but I think it's better just to go Beheeyem. We can always finish him off with Archeops. We still have our Custom Catchers. See, this match shouldn't, you know, this matchup, it's smooth, it's easy. In the first game, it makes me wish I played 4 Research Labs, though, because then we probably could have won the game a lot easier. 3 to Dennings on his bench, though. Wow, that's a lot. Well, I guess he's gonna set up a tag bolt here too. So either we win or we get tag bolted. We'll see. We can bump the stadium. Maybe Archeops would be fine. Because Archeops we could do 200 damage, leave him with 40 HP. I don't know. Yeah, so he can build himself up. So I guess we have to get tag bolted next turn. But if we item lock him, he can't do double custom catcher. So then he just can't knock this thing out. So we should be safe. Like I can Archeops, get rid of an energy, and then bump the Thundermount, but that's not going to matter. He put 6 on anyways. So I think we just go for the Beheeyem. Beheeyem Kabutops. Seems fine by me. And we're going to have to get tag bolted, it looks like. But what can you do? I could go Keldeo, actually, too. Should I go Keldeo instead? Yeah, you know what? Keldeo seems like a big brain play. Actually, no, but what if he plays Power Plant? You know what? If he plays Power Plant, I actually just lose. So, you know what? No. We're going to play it safe. We're going to go Kabutops. Kind of wasted those, but yeah, you know what? Keldeo actually isn't a good idea because if he just has... If he has a Power Plant, we just lose to a tag bolt, so I'm not gonna risk it. There's our Fight Energy for next turn. We're gonna item lock him, so yeah, he cannot play Custom Catcher here, and unless he's playing Guzma, he probably won't win the game. And I don't even think he has any Electro Powers left anyways. He can't play any supporters, so we're kind of locking him here. He can do Tag Bolt, he can knock out 2 Pokemon of his choice, and then we just come in with Wild Dive and hopefully win the game. He can't play items, so he has to either retreat or stick with this in the active spot. That's his role at this point. Is he out of Electro Powers? No, he's not. Well, he has an Electro Charger, but it doesn't matter. He can't play it anyways. And he can't do Energy Switch. So yeah, he has to Tag Bolt. And yeah, looks like it's game because we just come in Wild Dive him. So yeah. I guess this game came pretty close because of Tag Bolt. Obviously, though, if we had Mew and we didn't start with it, we would have been okay to not give up those 2 prizes. So, I mean, he had 1 prize left to take, but even then, like, it's still not good for him. If it ended with Fight Energy, I would have cried, but we could have played our hand down anyway. So we just Wild Dive for the knockout. It's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, 600 damage. Holy Aerodactyl, chill out. Chill. And that's probably going to wrap up today's PTCGO video, guys, showing off the Beheeyem deck here. We got to do Beheeyem a few times in this match, in this video, which is pretty good. Did he have a Power Plant? Okay, he didn't. So it would have been safe to go Keldeo instead, and just only make him do 1 Tag Bolt. But even then, again, I ain't risking it, man. You never know. Anything's possible in this game. But yeah, that'll wrap up today's PTCGO video, guys, with this Beheeyem Fossils deck. Any last minute changes? The Zebstrika was good in the first match, but it still wouldn't find us anything. I honestly think we should just go with 4 research labs. Maybe try to run a stadium nav too. I think the supporters were fine. Lily, you don't need some... I guess if you're going to run any more supporters, throw in more Blues Tactics, because it's a cool card to try out. The Karate Belt wasn't useful, so... I guess like the Karate Belt can get taken out of the deck. I didn't really use it at all. So I guess Karate Belt can get removed. A 5th Fight Energy would be recommended. Yeah, there's still some changes I think that can be made to this deck. But the deck still did good for us. Even that first game we got really unlucky. The deck still like was flowing at least fine enough, right? We were still flowing okay. It was just we weren't finding the pieces we were looking for when we needed them the most. But that's all today's PTCGO video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe here on the road to reaching 5,200 subs / 6,000 subs. And make sure to check out the sponsor, Card Carving TCG. If you're going to pick up any PTCGO codes there, use code LDF. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter down below too. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.